In Christ, welcome to St. John's Cathedral at this 9 o'clock service. Before the service, I can see brothers and sisters looking for a seat. Well, this is a very good signal. Seemingly, our 85% is still not totally occupied, but more and more are coming back. So welcome back, and this has been started on the 19th of May. So do encourage more brothers and sisters to come back to our in-person services so that we can gather together physically.
Good evening, and this is House of Representatives Congresswoman Dr. Chan Senior Kayla Kande Siliseo Jr. Chinchanso to report about the Gordon's security guards of the Senate, and it still has the power over the custodial against the insults and the theft and hostages and kidnappings of the families excess. And Senator Richard Gordon over the weekends insulted that the Senate still has the authority over the by John Victor D. Cabuenas of the Ibctv13 News, and the Gordons of the previously Blue Ribbon Committee members of the security guards as it is, and the Philippines is again according to the Gordons that of the Red Cross that the Philippines is segment of Asia against, as it is mentioned by the security guards previously of the Gordons. And for the senators Richard Gordons, the Philippines is the segment of Asia, and this is reported as in the Ibctv13 News. Online has asked the palace for comments about the Gordons' remarks. And as the Gordons, Richard BVNP paid TV at April 2020 as its 30s, according to the Gordons. Gordons Richard's BVNP paid TV at April 2022 at its 30s, GMA, and also in other versions, and has mentioned Ibc13 TV News. The Dick Gordon politicians, as it is mentioned, the Richard Dix Draco Gordon, born on August 5, 1945, is a Filipino lawyer and politician serving as a Senate since 2016 and previously as the security guard and of the member of the Blue Ribbon members against the insults of the families and also the Red Cross from 2004 to 2010. And as Ibc13 News TV reports that Senator Richard Gordon, chairman of the Blue Ribbons committees, as previously as the security guards, before the Senator Richard Gordon's chairman of the Blue members of the committee has as a subpoena at and testificandum approved by the Senate President Felix Soto III about the sexual worker of the 500 of the Poga that he has been mentioning in the Paranaque throughout the villages and subdivisions. And of the Ibc13 News TV, Senator Richard Gordon's chairman of the Blue Ribbon committees, as the Ibc13 News of the TV News, as the tweeters, and President Duterte calls the Senator Gordon as that watchers and via the Facebook Live of the President Duterte at insulting commentary launching on the commissioning of the Philippines Red Cross vessels. Joshua Gordon Levitt Wet Tasha's Mad Chloe as Ibc13 News reports that Bible magazine confirms as also nearest name of the magazine that the Joseph
worthily
Gordon-Levitt
magnify your
married
holy
his girlfriend
name through Christ
Tasha
our Lord. Amen.
McClory Moy on December 20. As the Gordons, substantial numbers of the senators back Blue Ribbons Committee members that
When
he has
God
mentioned,
has
pero
prepared
dahil
for
ang
those who love Him,
B
He
at
has revealed to
estos
us through
ang
the Spirit.
ugali mo
For the
sa
Spirit
Senate
searches
hearing,
everything.
nasa baba ka
Therefore,
pa
let us in
din
penitence
sa
open
Senate
our hearts
polling.
to the Lord,
Walang ginawa
who has
si,
prepared good
as
things
mentioned by the
for
Gordons,
those who
ay
love Him.
on the TV stations and to the estradas. As Gordon Murray Automotive T.33 launch price and specs,
You raise the dead to
the
life
Gordons
in the Spirit.
possess,
Lord,
as
have
mentioned
mercy.
on the Ibctv13 News TV reports,
You
but
bring pardon and peace to the broken
as
in
the
heart.
Gordons Murray
Christ,
Automotive
have mercy.
T.33 launch price specs, but
Make
no
one
first
by
come
your
of
Spirit
the
the torn and
Ibc13
divided.
TV
Lord,
news
have
updates on the
mercy.
T.50 of the fabled
Almighty
of the
God,
F1
who forgive all who
reimagined
truly
with 30
repent,
years
have mercy
worth of
upon you.
technological and advancement and
Pardon
powered
and
by
deliver
the
you from all your
powered
sins.
by
Confirm and
3.9
strengthen you in all
liters
goodness,
gross
and
of
keep you
worth.
in life
As
eternal,
families
through
insults
Jesus Christ,
also
our
the
Lord.
Gordons officials and
Amen.
also against the Gordons to Blue Ribbon committee members to the families as the Gordon mentions the families goes deliveries and the latest of the families insults and also in the twinkling of the Dargani insult and latest of the family as the Gordon's investigations and the Gordon's Dargani's issues and insults and hostages and kidnappings and thief issues and families case updates as Jason Usong families is also under the report of the to the Ibc13 TV news. And for the other update of the Ibc13 TV news and Ibc13 channel and Ibc channel Intercontinental Broadcasting channel, for the more updates and news, it will be every day and also of once a week as me personally House of Representative Congresswoman here in the Philippines and Republic of Philippines as a reporters of the Ibctv13 News. This is Dr. Chan Senior Cindy Kayla Kande Silicio Junior Chinchanso updating you guys every as often as possible, and also IBC also updates you guys every day as it's on the Ibc13 TV news and also weekly, monthly, and on the whole year of even 2022 and so more of coming of the latest news upcoming. And for more about the Gordons, for the Gordons and its insults of the families and against and
God,
also part of the Gordon senator of the Red Cross and also about the Blue Ribbon Committee's members and as it's to the presidents of and also to the Marcos, and it will be more updates and more news about the Gordons in the latest news will be updated. Hope you guys will enjoy the Ibc13 Intercontinental Broadcasting channel as the TV news will be reporting more to you in the coming of the next. Good night, everyone, and hope you have a good of the summer vacation. By the way, the back to school is on the vacation right now, on the summer vacation. So we are hoping the student will be having the vacation while it's nearly to start of the class, that they will be more of the secure and working harder on the studies, and no matter what is the level of the educational, that it will be climbing up more to the educational attainment of the universities and more. Coming to the news update.
She kept doing this for many
Happy
days.
May 2022.
But Paul,
Happy
very much
June
annoyed,
now is on the
turned and
first
said to
week
the
of
spirit,
2022.
I order you in the name of